Canva recently shared a really cool tutorial where it showed you how to insert videos and stuff into pictures, and it looked all ethereal and amazing and cool. And I was like, okay, but how do you do that? And it took you through this great carousel. And even me, as someone who is obsessed with Canva, took a minute to figure it out. So in this tutorial, I'm going to break down exactly how Canva did it by creating something like this and something like this, which I both think are pretty cool and definitely going to get attention on social media, which is honestly the dream at this point. So let's dive in. So hello, welcome to my channel. If we have not met yet, my name is Jacqui. I'm a graphic designer and I love teaching everyday business owners how they can create their own incredible brand and graphics using programs just like Canva. Every week I'm sharing a new Canva tutorial, and every week I'm also sharing a video about branding and graphics. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you hit subscribe so you do not miss out, because there is a ton of great stuff coming out. Now, I don't normally share like really Canva hacky things on specific methods inside Canva. I'd like to share more broadly of things that are going to be useful for you properly in your business, but sometimes we just got to have a little bit of fun, and that's what today is all about. So the first design we're going to do today is where you can cut something out of an image and insert a video into that kind of area. And thankfully, it's really quite straightforward. It involves about 2 steps. I'm going to show you those 2 steps before we get onto the more complicated version next. So what I want you to do is firstly find an image. So find an image that's got something that you want to cut out. It might want to be a screen, or like Canva did it was a whole dress. It could literally be anything. In fact, I might even do a second version here that's not just the screen, maybe like the chair that I'm sitting on here. So let's try a little bit of both here. So pretty much to do this, all you need to do is click on the image that you're wanting to edit and go to the eraser tool. When you click on eraser, you want to hit the pixel eraser. Now you can do this in Canva free. So Canva free, Canva Pro, you are all good to go here. Click on pixel eraser, and what that's going to allow you to do is erase parts of your image. In essence, all we're going to do is draw away the part of the image that we don't need and we want the video to be in instead. Then we're going to insert the video underneath and we are good to go. So I'm just going to undo that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So I'm just using the little zoom feature down here, or zooming in on my trackpad just to get nice and close to my image. And I've got pixel eraser selected. I'm going to paint away the parts of the image by clicking and dragging with my mouse on the parts of the image that I don't want. So I'm just clicking and dragging, clicking and dragging. Now, I think you'd like to do, if you're ever going to do more or less, like should you do a little bit less than the image or a little bit more than the image? I would personally do a little bit more than the image, unless it's obvious that you're cutting away more. Like, you don't know exactly what this chair looks like. I could cut away like a whole thing over here and can make my own fancy pants chair if I wanted to. I'm going to just do a little bit more. I'm just moving my picture around. I'm doing that with my trackpad. You can scroll with your mouse if you want to scroll up and down with your little mouse here. However you're going to get around the image, do that. Now, there's a few little tips to doing this well. Firstly, you can change the size of how you're drawing. So if you need to do something like a giant area, make it quite large and you can just do one little giant sweep, right? Or if you need to do something that's a little bit more intricate, you would make your eraser a lot smaller so you can get into some more intricate kind of corners and areas, right? And you'll just click and drag and paint away whatever you didn't need. Now, some other tips for you is that if you want to see what you're painting away, because it gives you some more context, if you toggle this show original button, it's going to show you the original area. You can see where I'm painting away, but you can also see what was originally there, just to give you some more context if you're like, I'm feeling a bit lost. Or if you paint away something you meant to keep, you can get it back. So say, for example, I'm going down here and I go, whoop, and like, oh, I just cut away part of my leg. I'm actually going to press restore and I can paint back. I'm going to zoom in some more. I can paint back a part of the image that I didn't mean to delete. So I'm going to actually paint down here, and I'm bringing back my legs again, which is helpful. So I'm just going to go through. I'm going to fast forward this now so you can not watch me do this whole process, and we'll get to the fun bit. Little tip for you, if you can't get into a small enough area, do our restore tricks. Paint away more than you need and then restore what you need in a straight line. Like, it's a lot easier to do that than it is to try and paint away into these tiny little corners. So that's my favorite hack, is just painting it and then restoring back what you need, or what you don't want, or what you do want, I guess. And that makes it a lot faster. Again, down here, restore. It's a lot easier to paint this back than it is to get into those tiny creases. I'm going to do the reverse again here, and then go straight along here. Okay, so once you've done that, you just press the close button here, and it's going to have this down. And now all I need to do is pick a cool video. So I'm going to go to elements over here. I've just typed in, I'll type it in again for you so you can see it. I'm just going to type in purple water, press search, And if you've got Canva free, obviously you just want to make sure you're choosing a Canva free video, but I'm going to go across to videos here and select a video. So let's go for this one. This looks really cool and ethereal. Pop that in, drag it across like so. And then I want to send it to being behind. I want to change my layer so my picture is on top and my video is underneath. You can do that by right clicking and pressing layer and pressing send to back, or you can go over here to the position panel and arrange it that way. But you can see now if I was to press play, it kind of looks like I'm sitting in some cool water. Obviously, you can change this to being whatever you want, but that looks pretty cool, I think. The next thing I want to share with you is how you can make a frame out of a weird kind of image. So this one here, for example, I've made a cool frame inside my sunglasses, okay? So the way that we do that is a slightly different method. You could do this the same way that I just did and just erase part of the image, but I wanted to show you a little bit of a different option in case you wanted to have a different workaround for if you had a problem where that solution wouldn't work. And it's by using a specific app. All right, so stick with me. I've got this picture, and first I'm going to click on it and go over to the apps panel down the side here and press apps. Once I've pressed apps, I'm going to search the word trace to frame, all the words. And I'm going to use this little tool here. Once I click on this, I can then actually click on my image to make a frame or a shape that's kind of separate. It's kind of cutting it out for me. And so what I might do is click on my image and press start tracing. And then I can draw where I want. So again, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I can't zoom in too much here. I'm going to just click. So pretty much you can click and you can make a particular frame on your particular picture. You can see it's making me a little frame here. What I'm going to do instead is actually just draw where my sunglasses are. So I need to cancel that and start again. I'm just going to click. This one's a little bit tricky because it's quite circular, which doesn't result in the best result, but it gives you a bit of a rough idea. So I'm just going to draw around here. I'm going to do it quite roughly so you don't have to watch me doing it for ages. And then connect at the end. And then you can see here, I can either crop it out as a frame or crop it as an image. You could do a frame and just make this a frame, but you're going to have two different frames for each pair of the sunglasses. So I'm actually going to do a second step to make this work. So I'm going to press crop as shape and then press add to design. And I've got my little eye sitting here by itself. You can see if I zoom in, it's just my eye cut out, which is honestly a little bit creepy. I'm going to grab that and overlay it over where my eye actually is, right? If you're going to err on anything, I'd err on a little bit too big than a little bit too small. There we go. And now I'm going to do that again, the exact same process, start tracing with my next eye. Click, click. All right, I'm then going to go down again and press crop as shape and then press add to design. You can see I've got my next eye. I'm going to crop that down by hitting my little rectangular handles, or I can hold down shift on my keyboard and I can crop kind of however I want to. So I find that a little bit easier and quicker. Now I'm going to bring that up and align that eye. All right, once that's done, I'm going to select both of these little graphics, so both of these little eyes at the same time. To do that, I'm going to hold down shift on my keyboard, shift again, and I've got both of them. I'm then going to right click, right, and press download selection. You can slow this video down if you need to, check on the playback speed. You might need to slow down parts of this if it's a little bit new to you, but select both of these by holding down shift, then right click and press download selection. When I download selection, I'm going to actually download this. This is where you will need Canva Pro. I'm going to download this as a transparent background PNG file. Okay, PNG, can leave the size as is. You want to do it as a transparent background and press download. That's then going to bring a download. It's going to download that to my computer. I'm going to head across to my uploads panel on my computer and press upload files. And I'm going to grab those little eyes that I've just cut out as a graphic. I'm then going to delete these little guys. Delete, I don't need them anymore. Click to insert that into my design from my uploads. Click, close that. I'm going to resize it. I'll move it around to suit exactly where I need it to be. Now I'm going to go to a new app and then going to go to the apps again and I'm going to search Image Cutout Maker. Now it's worth reiterating, I really could have done this the exact same way I showed you the first time. I wanted to give you another option in case you wanted something that was a little bit more rigid. So I'm going to go to Image Cutout is this app. I'm going to click on my image. I'm going to press use selected image. That only pops up once you've got it selected. And then I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to press image as my cutout shape. And I'm going to press use selected image. So I've just selected my eyes now, right? Doesn't really matter where this sits. I need to actually move it on this design. So it's picked up. This is your cutout. This is that shape that you were talking about. Now you're going to want to cut that out of this image here. Okay, so I'm going to move that around roughly. I'm going to scroll down and press add to design, and it's going to do something quite creepy at this point. It's going to remove my eyes from this design. So I'm going to copy that, pop it on a fresh page just so you can see it properly. We'll make it the proper size, like so. And now this, I can do anything with the background of this. So I can put anything I want to behind here. I could make it just a color if I wanted to. I can pop a picture in it behind it or a video behind it. So let's go to elements again. Let's search purple cityscape, grab this one here. I'm just going to sit this where my glasses would be, bring myself back, and then again right click, go to layer and bring to front, and it's going to put that video to being behind me. Let's press play. How cool does that look? All right, so that's how you can do that. Now this one is doing this drawing kind of hack would also be a great way to use on a square kind of image. So I can go to my apps again, go to that first app, trace to frame. And instead of pixel erasing it like I did on that first version I showed you, and I could actually just click on my image. Let's click, 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 click. I didn't get it quite right at the top here. Move that around, there we go. And I've now made like a little frame, add to design, that's the exact same shape as my laptop screen. Okay, so that I would then actually put this on top of my laptop screen. Align that up accordingly. It's kind of annoying it's got such a wide frame around it, I'll be honest. Right, something like that. And then again, I would grab my video or my photo that I want to put in here and replace it. So let's go to elements over here, go to purple water again. I'll add this one in, click and drag. And now we've done that same kind of thing quite quickly without having to use a pixel eraser or without having to do a whole lot of steps. So those are, I guess, 3 ways where you could add in your own videos and backgrounds into cool shaped images. This one here on the chair is personally my favorite. I think I need to choose a different video though, but I love the glasses one. Like, there's so many cool things you can do here. So get creative and see what you can create. You might want to use your own images like I have, or you could use examples like what Canva did of people lying on the grass with a dress getting changed out, or looking through an airport window or just a normal window. Whatever it is, get your creativity on, allow yourself some space to explore and have fun with this. Let me know in the caption what you are going to use this fun little hack for, and tag me if you ever do this on Instagram. My handle is whitedeergd, so the color white, the animal deer, and the letters GD, and I would love to see what you create with this. Tag me in it, I'd love to see. And if you're thinking, Jacqui, this is really cool, this is a great Canva hack, but this isn't helping me actually create professional designs for my business, I've got you. I have a free masterclass, and inside there I'm going to show you 3 design mistakes you're probably making that is costing your professionalism. I'm going to take you on a live demo on taking a plain template and making that into a beautifully branded design. I'm going to share with you Canva shortcuts. I've got so much in there for you that it's going to be so worth your time, and it's totally free, so you have nothing to lose. Jump into that session now, give it a watch, and watch how when you learn to create a really strong brand and know how to design well, how creating professional graphics for your business that actually draw in clients isn't that far away from what's possible for you. So give that masterclass a watch, and I will see you back next week for a new tutorial. Bye.